Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Red Door Yoga Mini Sutra series online. We are filming outside, and so you are going to hear some natural and ambient noise, so I hope it doesn't interfere too much with the recordings for you guys. Today I wanted to talk about teasing apart observation and judgment. And what I mean there is it's very important on the self-mastery path to be able to observe what is occurring in an experience in the moment, at the same time as noticing the places where judgment kind of weaves itself in or reacts inward. So for example, let's talk about in a yoga class. If I'm teaching a yoga pose and let's say a student is in downward dog, I'm randomly picking a pose. So let's say they're in downward dog. Their mind may observe the fact that in order to maintain the lift of the sit bones, that they're unable to straighten the knees. That's an observation. With the sit bones up, the knees are unable to straighten, it into its complete form. Now, the judgment that might jump in there automatically after that observation is, that means I'm not very good at this. That means that I'm not a good yoga student. That means that I'm getting old. Whatever it is, but it usually, very often, that judgment comes with it a wave of emotion in some way, shape, or form. That's how you know it's judgment, okay? So there's observation, which is, with my sit bones up, my knees are unable to straighten, and then there's the judgment that this somehow says something about me and my value as a person. And we need to be able to tease those two things apart, because one is information, and the other one is a story that can push us one way or the other, can be very unhelpful. It's actually pushing us away from the truth of this moment. Even when the story is what the story is that we're awesome. Okay, so let's say I got my sit bones up and I was able to straighten my knees completely in this pose. The observation is, with my sit bones up, I'm able to straighten my knees. The judgment is, aren't I awesome? Aren't I a great yoga student, right? In this example. But so it's not about the story or the judgment being positive or negative. It's about that it's actually claiming value one way or the other over this experience that's not real. So why is this important? Well, as we go through our experiences, our stories are clouding the experiences. They're amplifying certain things, and they are diminishing the presence of other things. So they are making it such that the information that we're looking at is not clear. The information is very important to us because the information is showing us our places of evolution, our places of learning, the opportunities for learning, and the places where we are learning and are progressing, in the areas where we can be learning more and we can be progressing more, without any judgment whatsoever behind it. So the issue with judgment is its tendency to cloud. The necessity of observation is the fact that it provides us with very important information for evolution. Okay, so I hope this is helpful, everyone. One of the things I want to say before I sign off today on this mini sutra, though, is that sometimes, observation and judgment, they come so close together that they actually appear to be one thing. So it becomes really important that we manage to tease them apart so we can differentiate between the information that was coming in, the information about this experience, versus our judgment, our story about it, the cloudiness that starts to occur over this. And we need to be able to let go of our stories, let go of our judgment, and actually see the information so that we can now decide what to do with this, where to go with this, right? Information is important. Observation is important. Judgment is unnecessary and is usually unhelpful. Okay? Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day. If you enjoyed this mini sutra, please do share it. Please do like it. Please do comment. Ask questions. We're always happy when you ask questions. Always happy when you offer up comments, because this helps us. It's information. It allows us to learn. It allows us to determine where you need help and where we can help you. Okay, so thank you for joining us. If you're finding us on YouTube, please do subscribe. Ring the bell at the top. If you are finding us on Facebook, please do like the Red Door Yoga Facebook page. And if you'd like to actually apply this philosophy more in a very practical way, please do feel free to join us on the RDY Self Mastery Group, which is attached to the Red Door Yoga Facebook page. Wonderful to be here with you all. Namaste.